Today, I want to tell you a story, not a story of superheroes or kings, but the story of a man who had no dialogue, yet spoke to the entire world. This is the story of Charlie Chaplin. Before Netflix, before YouTube, before sound in movies, one small man with a funny walk ruled the world. But here's the question: how did a poor child from the streets become the most famous face on earth? Let's start from the beginning. Charlie Chaplin was born in 1889 in London. His childhood was not beautiful, it was painful. His father was an alcoholic. His mother was a singer, but she became mentally ill. There were days when Charlie had no food. Sometimes he slept hungry. Sometimes he lived in orphanages. Imagine a child who didn't know where his next meal would come from one day makes the entire world laugh. That pain never left him. He just hid it behind comedy. At the age of 5, Charlie went on stage for the first time. Not because he wanted to, but because he had no choice. Slowly, he learned something important. People laugh when they see their pain reflected safely. Later, Charlie moved to America. Hollywood was just starting. Movies had no sound. Actors couldn't speak, and this became his biggest strength. Charlie created a character. Small hair, funny walk, tight jacket, big shoes. We know him as the tramp. The tramp was poor, hungry, lonely, but always kind. And that's why people loved him. You didn't need English to understand Charlie Chaplin. You didn't need subtitles. A farmer in India, a worker in Russia, a child in Africa, everyone understood him because emotions have no language. But here's something very interesting. When sound came to movies, everyone thought Charlie was finished. People said silent actors are over, but Charlie refused to speak. Why? Because he believed something deeply. Words divide people, emotions unite them. When he finally spoke in the movie The Great Dictator, it shocked the world. That speech was not comedy, it was powerful, it was brave. He spoke against Hitler, against hate, against war. At a time where many were silent, Charlie spoke, and because of that, he was punished. America accused him of being dangerous. He was forced to leave the country. Imagine this: the man who made America laugh was not allowed to live there. But even then, Charlie Chaplin never became bitter. Years later, when he returned to the US, he received a 12-minute standing ovation. People cried. Grown men cried. Why? Because they realized they were not clapping for an actor. They were clapping for a human being who showed the world that kindness matters. Charlie Chaplin once said something very simple: we think too much and feel too little. And maybe that's why his work still touches us today. In a world full of noise, Charlie taught us the power of silence. In a world chasing success, he reminded us to stay human. So next time you feel small, ignored, or struggling, remember this: a poor boy with no voice made the entire world listen.